Welcome back. It's Roller Coaster with another coaster list, and we are doing William Cobb today. He created some wooden roller coasters a while ago, about 30 years ago, and they weren't the greatest of rides, but we're here to talk about them and honor them today because he made some good ones. Okay, he didn't create these himself. He was like part of the creation. So the first two, Great American Scream Machine and Screaming Eagle at those Six Flags parks. Pretty sure John Allen helped him out with those. And then there's also Roaring Tiger. It was this Floridian Woody that operated for 12 years before being relocated to Magic Springs and Crystal Falls in 1992. That park in Arkansas Twister is what it's called today. And it's just a decent out and back. All these are pretty good out and back Woodies. Nothing too exceptional about them, but William Cobb didn't entirely make them. The first ride that it was only William Cobb that made it, was Texas Cyclone at Six Flags Astroworld. Um, Originally, the plan was to completely take the old Cyclone at Luna Park, Coney Island, and just move it there to Astroworld. But they couldn't do that because it would cost too much. And at the time, it was rumored to be removed, the Cyclone. So what they just did was they said, "Hey, William Cobb, you make wooden coasters. Make this one for us." So they did, and it was a decent ride. There was some airtime. It was quite rough though. I heard from a trip report in 2003 that it was not re-rattable, so there's that. But still a decent ride, just the typical Cyclone layout. And then there was Tornado at Adventureland, and obviously that it closed in 2005. When the park closed. Anyway, Tornado at Adventureland. It's another pretty good William Cobb Woody. It's at that Iowa park by Des Moines. And from what I've read, there's a lot of floater airtime. It's just an out and back Woody. Nothing too exceptional about it. So that's really it. Next up, Rolling Thunder. This was definitely not a good ride. I put a nice pun there. That Six Flags Great Adventure. It's a racing Woody, as you can see here. Of course, only one side's racing because, Six Flags. I called it an ouch and back because it's an out and back and it hurts. So ouch and back. Yeah. But it was removed in 2003. The only thing that's good about this ride is the Rolling Thunder Hill on El Toro, which he used to interact with it. So there's that. Then in 1980, he made Judge Roy Scream at Six Flags Over Texas. This is another decent ride. I've heard it has some jackhammering, but it's nothing too bad. Just a nice out and back. Some floater air. Not too big, not too small, just the right Woody. Just the right Woody. That's right. Cyclone at Six Flags New England. This was not really the normal Cyclone layout, as you can see here. Pretty interesting layout, but that doesn't matter. No, it was quite rough. I guess it had some topper track on it, 2010 and afterwards. And it had some pretty good airtime, but it was still quite rough in the parts that didn't have topper track already on it. So, but that doesn't matter because in 2015, Wicked Cyclone opened. Yippee! What a great ride. Yep. Now in 1985, William Cobb was contracted to make La Monstre at La Ronde, that Montreal French-Canadian park. It's pretty interesting because they built the second track, the racing side, one of the sides of Le Monstre, a year after the original coaster was built. So that makes it the tallest racing wooden coaster after American Eagle, I believe. Anyway, very, very rough ride. That helix is really not painful. Really not painful. Really, really painful. And just a not good ride. I know Canada Coaster fan Ryan has this as his #1 worst coaster ridden. So there you go. That kind of goes to show you. Now another one he made was an out and back in France, Alligator Park, Anaconda. This is just another really ungood ride. As you can see on the left there, it's got the Morgan trains, which are really ungood trains. Yeah, ungood, unjust, and not a good thing. So I said very painful, no airtime, bad trains. So it's just an out and back with a really weird, not normal out and back layout. Yeah, it's not at all a desirable ride. Very, very rough. A lot of jackhammering, etc. So there's that. Next up is one that you've probably never heard of. It's at Upper Clements Park in Nova Scotia, Canada. That's like far eastern Canada. It's kind of a kitty woody at first, but then there are some decent sized drops. I've heard from Bannister that it's quite rough, but um, I mean it's fine. Like he said that they wrote it 10 times, so it's fine. It's fine. No airtime though. I'm sure it's still a fun little ride, so that's cool. Now this one, you've probably never even heard of this one, but it was actually the what came first in iSpeed location, so that's good. Thank God that they could get iSpeed, and this thing was built, so iSpeed could replace it. But yeah, anyway, Sierra Tonante means Italian for thundering mountain range. It's pretty interesting. If you just look at this layout, man, it looks brutal. Uh, S SDC built the trains. They built the Galaxy coasters that you'll find at like various fairs and stuff like that. So yeah, they're not ones to make wooden coaster trains. It was very very painful, very very weird trains, just not good. And that Helix of Death, holy crap, that thing is really really tight, and you take it at crazy speeds. And I said it's sure to inflict major injuries on its riders. It does not look pleasant at all. So there's that. And that was all. Hope you guys enjoy.